There is a fatal mistake, a nearly invisible detail that most men make when hugging a woman without even realizing. Edit, but it immediately tells her subconscious that you lack masculine energy. The truth is, very few men actually know how to hug a woman the right way. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 types of hugs, what each one communicates about you to her subconscious. And that fourth one is what separates the men who stick in her memory from the ones who are easily forgotten and almost no one talks about it. Stick with me. I'm Sally, an expert in female psychology and social dynamics. My job here is to what women actually feel. Tell you what women actually feel, but never say out loud, straight up, no judgment. And before we keep going, I want you to understand something. If you've messed this up before, it's not your fault. No one ever taught you. Society gave you a script on how to act around women, but they completely skip the fundamental principle, the part about physical contact. So take a breath. Today, that changes. See, there's a fundamental principle in female psychology that explains all of this. Women feel first, they think later. While you're busy analyzing the weak hug situation and weighing the pros and cons, she's already registered how she felt being near you. It's biological. It's the limbic system acting before reason even kicks in. And a hug bypasses all the conversation, all the logic, and goes straight to that primitive emotional system. In less than 4 seconds of physical contact, her body answers a question. She doesn't even know she's asking. Does this man make me feel safe? Does he have presence? Does he know who he is? You can be funny, interesting, and successful, but if the hug fails, her body overrides everything else. If this is making sense to you, so the weak hug far, go ahead and hit that like button. It lets me know I'm on the right track to helping you. So let's get into what you should never do. Error number 1, the weak hug. You've definitely given one of these or received one. Your arms barely touch the other person. Your body stays far away. The pressure is basically zero, almost like you're afraid you're going to break something. And sometimes it's just one arm, the famous courtesy side hug. Psychologically, this hug communicates uncertainty, hesitation, a total lack of masculine presence. Her subconscious translates this as he's not sure of himself. She won't think this consciously, but she'll feel it, and that feeling is going to stick. Error number 2, the aggressive hug, the complete opposite and just as destructive. Squeezing way too hard, holding on way past the point of the aggressive hug comfort, or letting your hands wander to inappropriate places for the moment. That isn't masculine intensity. That's an invasion of space. The ghost hug. What does she feel? Discomfort, a lack of social awareness. The question that pops up in her system is, does he even respect my boundaries? And the second the doubt appears, the attraction vanishes instantly. Error number 3, the ghost hug. This is the most underrated one. It's when you're hugging her, but your mind is somewhere else. You're looking around, you're tense, you're holding your breath, or you end the hug abruptly, like you touched a hot stove. Physical presence without real presence. She feels like she doesn't matter. Like you were there, but you weren't really with her. And that's almost worse than the weak hug. Now here's what actually changes everything, the real masculine hug. This dynamic of presence and connection is exactly what I go deep. The real masculine hug into in my complete guide, Secrets of Attraction. But here is the essential part. A masculine hug is firm, intentional, and grounded. You don't wait, you lead. Your feet are planted on the ground with real stability because physical stability communicates emotional stability. One hand between the shoulder blades, the other in the middle of her back, chest to chest, constant pressure, no crushing, but no letting go either. And you breathe. This is crucial. Breathing during the hug keeps you relaxed, and relaxation is contagious. If you're calm, she feels it, and her body responds with calmness too. The ideal timing, 2 to 4 seconds. It's not that quick friend zone tap, but it's not an uncomfortable eternity either. It's just enough time for her to register. This man knows what he's doing, and you end the hug, not her. You let go calmly, maybe with a slight slide of your hands down her arms as you step back. Eye contact, a relaxed smile. The way you end it is just as powerful as the way you start. Remember, every hug is a preview of the kind of man you are. It's a micro expression of character. She won't analyze this consciously, but she'll carry that feeling with her. Starting today, you have an advantage most men will never have because they never even knew this. Detail mattered. If you want to keep learning how to create real attraction, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Next week, I've got another secret that women feel but can rarely explain. The human body is terrible at lying. You can control your words, you can fake a smile, but your body leaks the truth. And that's why this matters. Body part number 1, the neck. Let's start somewhere most men overlook completely, the neck. Not just seeing it, but how it's shown. When a woman slightly tilts her head while listening to you, when she moves her hair to one side, when she exposes just one side of her neck and keeps it there, that's not random. The neck protects vital arteries and airways. From an evolutionary perspective, exposing it means safety. Her body is saying, I don't feel threatened here. And comfort always comes before desire. Now here's where it goes deeper. When attraction grows, women often touch their neck without realizing it, lightly brushing the skin, adjusting a necklace, letting fingers rest there for a moment longer than necessary. This area also releases subtle natural scent signals. So, her body may be doing something instinctive, drawing attention to a place that signals closeness. Here's what most men miss. If she's exposing her neck while staying close to you, not pulling away, not creating distance, that's a green light. But the second sign is actually more powerful because it reveals emotional openness and physical comfort at the same time. So, don't go anywhere. Body part number 2, the inner wrists. This one is quiet, almost invisible. But once you see it, you'll never unsee it. The inner wrists. When a woman feels relaxed and open with you, her gestures change. She talks with her palms up. She rests her chin on her hand with her wrist exposed. She lets her arms stay open instead of folded inward. Why does this matter? Because the wrists are vulnerable pulse points. People who feel anxious or defensive subconsciously hide them. Attraction does the opposite. When her wrists face you, her body is saying, I'm not guarding myself. And here's something interesting. As comfort deepens, these gestures become slower, softer, more fluid. It's not rushed energy. It's settled energy. And settled energy is where intimacy grows. Quick question for you. Be honest. Have you ever noticed a woman slowly playing with her bracelet, sleeve, or watch while talking to you? Comment yes or never noticed below. I'm curious how many people catch this. But here's the thing. This sign alone means openness. When it combines with what comes next, it means interest. And when that combines with the next body part, that's when the dynamic shifts completely. Body part number 3, the legs and feet. Now, listen carefully, because this part is misunderstood. This isn't about how she's dressed. It's about direction. Feet and legs are some of the most honest parts of the body, because people rarely think to control them. If her feet point towards you while you're talking, if her knees angle in your direction, if she adjusts her position so her lower body aligns with you, that's attention. But there's more. When attraction increases, the nervous system releases energy, and the body needs to release it somewhere. So you'll see small movements, a gentle shift of weight, slow crossing and uncrossing of legs, a foot bouncing lightly, not anxious, but alive. It's like her body is saying, something is happening here. And no, it doesn't mean she wants to jump you immediately. Relax. But it does mean she's engaged mentally and physically. And here's a small truth most men don't realize. When a woman is not interested, her legs point away towards exits, towards distractions. Her body leaves before her words do. But when her legs stay oriented towards you, that's presence. But the final body part ties everything together. And once you understand it, you'll know when a woman isn't just comfortable, but open to intimacy. Stay with me. Body part number 4, the torso, the center of the body. This is the strongest signal of all. When a woman turns her entire torso towards you, shoulders, chest, stomach, she's making a big subconscious statement. From a survival perspective, this position exposes vital organs. It requires trust. Most people angle their bodies away when unsure. Attraction does the opposite. She faces you fully. She may lean slightly forward, adjust her clothing, touch her waist, or rest her hand near her hips. These movements highlight the center of the body, the emotional and physical core. And here's the key detail. When this happens with the other signals are present, neck exposure, open wrists, aligned legs, the message becomes clear. Her body is saying, I feel safe here. I'm engaged. I'm open to more. Not forced, not rushed, but open. And openness is where intimacy starts. Quick pause. If this is already changing how you think about attraction, do me a favor. Hit like and subscribe, because the next videos go even deeper into female psychology and real-world connection. All right, back to it. Why men miss these signs? Here's the honest reason most men miss these signs, and this might sting a little. Most men are not actually present during interactions. They're physically there, but mentally they're trapped in their head. They're replaying past mistakes. They're rehearsing the next sentence. They're wondering, do I sound confident enough? Should I say something funny? What if I say the wrong thing and ruin it? And because of that, their attention turns inward. They're watching themselves instead of watching her. So while her body is quietly communicating comfort, interest, and openness, he's busy running an internal debate like it's a courtroom drama. And by the time he finally relaxes, the moment has already passed. But here's the truth most men don't hear. Attraction doesn't live in perfect words. It doesn't live in clever lines. And it definitely doesn't live in trying to impress. Attraction lives in energy, in how calm you are, in how grounded you feel, in whether you're actually present in the moment or just performing. Women feel presence immediately, before logic, before words. If you're relaxed, attentive, and aware, her nervous system feels it. If you're tense, overthinking, and chasing validation, she feels that too. And here's something almost funny and painfully accurate. Most men are staring at green lights right in front of them while mentally standing at a red light, texting their friends for advice, asking, "Bro, do you think she likes me?" Meanwhile, she's already been showing it. Don't be that guy. Instead of trying to control the moment, learn to observe it. Instead of forcing confidence, practice presence, because the man who notices what others miss is the man who never needs to chase. And the moment you shift from overthinking to awareness, everything changes. How to respond. This part matters. Now, listen. Noticing these signals doesn't mean you push things. It means you slow down. You match her pace. You stay present. You keep the environment comfortable because attraction grows in safety, not pressure. If you notice these signals, the best move is simple. Stay grounded, stay calm, stay engaged, and let her body lead. That's confidence. So let's bring it all together. The neck, comfort and trust. The inner wrists, emotional openness. The legs and feet, directed attention. The torso, full engagement and vulnerability. One signal alone means curiosity. Multiple signals together mean interest. And when they flow naturally, she's not just talking to you, she's connecting. Before you go, I want to ask you something. Which of these signs have you noticed before but maybe didn't understand at the time? Comment the number below. And if you want to know what to do next when you see these signals, how to respond without ruining the moment, watch the next video, because awareness is step 1, action is step 2, and now you finally know what to look for. Try noticing this tonight. AI features feedback. Transform your transcript with AI-powered insights. Transcription API service. Search AI features. Output language. AI responses will be in this language. Most used, your top 5 features based on usage. No favorites yet. Start using features and your top 5 will appear here automatically.